Hey there, welcome back. Friends, today we will discuss a small little thing which is useful when we debug a application. In order to understand this concept, first of all, I have created this small little demonstration program which will create a pattern. So let me execute this program. So here is the pattern which this program is creating. Let me show you properly. So very straightforward, very simple program which is generating this pattern. Firstly, it is printing 1 star, then 2 star, and finally it will print 10 star, which is cool. Now friends, if we want to understand that what's the exact value of j per external iteration, then how we can understand it? How we can understand the current execution, how we can understand what exact value is going inside these variable I and j per iteration. In order to understand this, we can do one thing. We can add a breakpoint on this statement, and moving forward we will debug this application. Here we go. Now in here, currently let me show you the variables. The variable value of I is 0. Let me do one thing. Let me proceed further using step over icon. So the value increased to 1, then the value of j increased to 0, and it is also printing these star on the console, which is cool. Now friends, if we want to add a watch on a specific variable, for example j, then what we can do is we can highlight this variable and add a watch, right? So what this will do is this will inspect these variable. We can like remove the watch on I. This watch I have added in order to check the values for demonstration purposes. So let me remove the watch on this. Give me 1 minute. So this is the watch on I and j, and we will remove this from here. Alright, so now there is a watch on j, and as soon as we will proceed further, the value of j will increase, and take a note of it. In certain step, it is also giving us error. Why? Because as soon as the control comes outside the inner loop, the value of j is nothing because j dies. So in order to understand how exactly the variables are behaving, how exactly the console is responding and the output, these watch points are important, and these watch are convenient as well, because when it comes to variable console, it will disappear the j variable. Let me proceed further and show you. So as soon as the variable j will reapplied, then it will display j. When the variable j will die, it will remove the variable j, right? So we can like apply a watch which will keep the pointer of j variable, and it will continue show this variable, right? So this is convenient, this is good, how easily we can add a watch, and pretty cool and pretty standard stuff. Alright, so this is cool. Apart from that, we can also inspect a variable. For example, we want to inspect this variable I. So for example, I right click and inspect. So what this will do is this will open this expression again, and this will show the current value. I can do the same in here as well. I can click on inspect and it will evaluate the value. Currently somehow it is not showing a proper output. Here is the output. So it will inspect and give the current output. So these small little tools also help when we debug big applications. Definitely useful thing. And this was it for today's video. This was a short video where the major perspective, the major point which I was trying to explain was related to the watch, how we can apply a watch, and watch help us in this window as well, because this will isolate the variable from the other variable. So the confusion will also reduced a little. So we can, for example, remove all these expression and add a fresh watch on j. So this way you only watching on a single variable, right? So definitely you can add multiple expressions as well and add multiple variables on your watch. But apart from that, this is a convenient way to watch on variable. Alright, so this is all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. In our next video, we will check multiple things. We will start with some other things. Hope you will enjoy the next video as well. Thanks for watching.